Welcome back to season 6 of Instagram for Bosses. I hope you enjoyed the holidays, had a relaxing break, and are ready for a productive 2023. Today, I'm revealing my very own Instagram business strategy for 2023. So, if you're interested in learning my insider secrets, then stay tuned. Before we start, I want to remind you to follow me over on Instagram. You can find me by searching at Andrea Marie Creative. I share lots of free tips over there, and we always have a lot of fun. Now, let's get back to today's episode. With the social media landscape constantly changing, it can feel overwhelming to try and keep up with the latest trends and ever changing algorithms, particularly when it comes to Instagram. That's why I like to focus my Instagram strategy on core marketing fundamentals that will always be relevant in any environment. With that being said, today I thought I'd give you a peek behind the curtains, per se, at my very own Instagram business strategy for this year so that you can take inspiration for your own Instagram strategy. But first, linked in the show notes is an updated version of my most downloaded free resource, my Instagram strategy planner. This new and improved planner will help you to quickly and easily map out your Instagram strategy so you can actually move the needle in your business and get the results you want. Simply click the link in the show notes to download for free so that you can map out your strategy while you listen to this episode. The first step in any solid strategy starts with a clearly defined goal, and your Instagram strategy should be no different. Keep in mind that my goal is likely to look different from your goal because we're all running different types of businesses and are all at different stages in our business. I'm sharing this so that you can take inspiration and use my strategy as an example of what you can implement for your own business. It's important that your goal is SMART. That is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. You want to avoid setting vague goals because it will be really difficult for you to measure the success and effectiveness of your overall strategy. With that in mind, my goal in 2023 is to drive more leads for my coaching program from Instagram. Specifically, I'd like at least 30% of my overall leads to come from Instagram in the next 3 months. You can see how I've clearly defined this goal in terms that are very specific and easy for me to measure. The next step you want to take when crafting your Instagram strategy is to have a really clear understanding of who your ideal client or customer is. Instead of simply focusing on surface level details like age, gender, and interests, you'll need to go deeper into the psychology of this person. What makes them tick? What are their biggest struggles and challenges, as well as hopes and desires? For me, my ideal client is a woman in her 30s who is kind, empowered, determined, and action driven. She desires to build a business that gives her both financial and time freedom. She's motivated by more than money and wants to make a real difference in the lives of the people she serves, while also providing for her family and loved ones. She loves to travel, eat well, exercise, and spend quality time with her family and friends. And she knows that she needs to be on Instagram because that's where her ideal clients are. But she feels a little overwhelmed by the platform and isn't sure what type of content to create to generate results for her business. Now, I can go on and on about this person because I know my ideal client like the back of my hand, but this is just an example of how detailed I want you to get when creating your own ideal client or customer avatar. The more you know this person, the more you can create content that resonates deeply with them. Once you have a good understanding of your key goals and ideal customer, the third step you want to take is to map out the content strategy you'll implement in order to achieve your goals. You'll need to determine your posting frequency as well as the types of content you'll create and the topics you'll focus on. With my goal in mind, my posting frequency will actually be a little less than what I've done in the past. And that's because my goal for this quarter isn't centered around growth, but around lead generation. Now, if growth happens, of course, that's amazing, but it's not my primary focus. I want to focus on building trust and authority with my audience, so I'll aim to share around 3 to 4 high quality, engaging posts per week. With regards to the type of content I'll share, I plan on placing more emphasis on reels and carousel posts, as these types of posts get the most engagement from my account. I'll also continue to post regular stories, specifically showing my face and behind the scenes of my business and life, because this helps to build a more personal connection, which is really important for lead generation. I'm also going to prioritize going live more often. My aim is to do at least one live content event each month because going live and sharing value is a really highly effective way of building credibility, trust, and a deeper connection with your audience, which are all essential for warming people up and converting them from cold leads into warm leads and eventually hot buyers. What I recommend you do when deciding on the content you'll focus on is have a look at your Instagram insights. Insights are your best friend because this data will tell you what your audience loves consuming from you so that you can create more of the content they like and engage with. Once you've outlined your posting frequency and the types of content you'll share, you'll want to brainstorm the content pillars you'll focus on. You may have heard these referred to as content buckets or content topics. Essentially, they all mean the same thing. They're just categories for organizing the content you'll create. With the aim of generating more leads, I want to increase trust and authority. So, the main content pillars I plan to focus on are education, connection, and inspiration. Educational content is essential to showcase my knowledge and expertise. Connection content will help me to build stronger relationships and trust, and inspirational content will help motivate my audience to take action. If you want to learn more about creating engaging content on Instagram, I encourage you to check out one of my most popular programs, the Insta Glow Up Bundle. With the Insta Glow Up Bundle, you get my best content creation resources at a fraction of the price. Finally, master Instagram content creation so that you can stop the scroll and land more dream clients and customers, even if you're a total newbie. Click the link in the show notes to learn more. The final step in your Instagram strategy is to monitor and track your progress. Again, this is where insights and data will be your best friend. I plan on regularly checking my Instagram insights as well as my other lead generation tools to track my results and make any tweaks to my strategy if necessary. Creating an effective strategy requires a lot of trial and error. Every business is different, so don't be afraid to try different things and see what works best for you and modify your strategy as you go. To summarize, your Instagram strategy doesn't have to be complicated and overwhelming. By focusing on these key marketing principles, you can ensure you're actually moving the needle in your business. Instead of worrying about going viral and being popular, focus on being strategic, intentional, and meeting the needs and desires of your ideal clients and customers, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to be profitable. So that's what I've got for you for today's episode. If you found value in today's episode and want to learn more about how you can work one-on-one with me to master Instagram marketing so you can reach more of your dream clients and customers without the overwhelm, then simply send me a DM over on Instagram or click the link in the show notes. Thanks for joining me today. If you're enjoying the show, I would love and appreciate it if you subscribed and left me a rating and review. It would mean a lot to me if you shared it on your Instagram story, because sharing episodes is the best way for the show to grow, reach more people, and impact more lives and businesses. If you do share the episode, be sure to tag me at Andrea Marie Creative, because I love to reshare your stories and chat with you in the DMs. I hope you have a great day and week, and I'll speak to you soon.